Hello and welcome back to Land of Italy. Here we are with the beautiful T7 in view. We are in March now. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day and it's early in the morning, so the shop is not open yet, but we do have to head there. This is essentially why. So we've got loads of slurry in. We are nearing the filling point. We can have a look as well just to see how the pigs are getting on. So I have no straw. That will be coming with the rye. They've got enough water in there, but the slurry is adding up quite quickly. Starting this month, they should go through their 4 months, and then in a few months we'll have some more piglets, which is very exciting. Food-wise, root crops are really keeping it together for them. That's just so incredibly unfortunate that the base food is so low. I have a thought on what to do about base food for them. Grain, again, that's the rye. Protein, we can toss in a couple of bales of the sorghum straw, and that will help with that. We will head over here. So this is the rye, it's coming along. Unfortunately, no other sugar beet crops have been put in. It's March. I was really hoping to buy a sugar beet crop that had been planted, but unfortunately it looks like we're going to have to be planting our own. I say unfortunately only because it would have been nice to not have to lease out a planter, but I am going to lease one just to do 13, 14, 15 in as sugar beet. Before that, we are going to fertilize it. I know that it does have a couple stages, I think. Yeah, it's got a bit there, but we are going to do a full application here with pumps and hoses. Now, I had a bit of a play around with the different pumps and hoses options, and there's a lot to it. There really is a lot to it. Starts about here. And so now, straight off the bat, you need a compressor to clean your umbilical hoses. So there are umbilical hoses that you buy and put on the reels here. So I do have a few choice items that we're going to purchase. So the first and foremost, well, we need to have the reels held. So we are going to purchase this, and that's at least something. There are other options for it, but this is just a nice entry point for pumps and hoses. These are all pumps. This has a pump on it. This pump, I was looking, so 300 meters, that's the length of your hose. But apparently, you can't, if you have more than 300, you need another pump to then hook up again, and you have a chain of pumps. This is just from the very quick sort of testing that I was doing before starting this episode, because again, I've never used pumps and hoses, so I wanted to have an idea. This one here is another pump, but you can go up to 1,000 meters, which is brilliant, and you run water through it as well to, I guess, keep things running smoothly, because it is a bigger distance that it can travel. This one goes 700 meters, so nice little sweet spot in the that's the maximum distance until the next thing, the next slurry point or pump, I suppose. And but it also holds nearly 50,000 liters of slurry. For the price, I don't mind missing out on that 300. With the 1,000 here. Plus, it holds so much. Like, look at the prices of some of these just to hold your slurry is ridiculous. Like 30,000. So this one here at least holds it and pumps it. So I think this will go for as well to go with the front reel here, and then we need an applicator. So one of these or distributor. Sorry, I think we'll go with this one because. So these ones are a bit wider and a bit quicker as well, but you have to buy a separate bit. Oh, I suppose you have to buy it for this. No, you don't. That's right. This one comes with it built in. So it comes with the attachment for the umbilical hose built in. It's all quite complex, to be completely honest, but once you get it all together, then you can figure it out. See, here it doesn't have it, but it has it on here. Right, so that, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it figured out. We need this as well, and then with the attachments, that does bump it up to about nearly 70,000, but that's fine. We also have the hose that we need to purchase as well. Reckon maybe we'll go for the smaller size, since we are going to be using essentially a field tank, we can park it up closer to the fields and then go with the smallest hose size. Ideally, we would be able to pump it from here, but it's just this fence in the way. We'd have to go around the fence and then around the vineyard and then to the field. Easy for the rye, though. We could just be a bit cheeky and go down here with it. But for that field there, yeah, I think we'll have to get that container. Plus, it's an extra slurry storage. This filled up so quickly. Right, okay, so that is the pumps and hoses rundown. I suppose we should start buying this product, but we have to wait till 9 for the shop anyway, so we might speed through the time. But just quickly to touch on crops again, my thinking was that we'll get this fertilized, we'll get it planted this month. We should also consider the next field. Now we've got 37, we've got the rye in, so that we can swap over to a different crop in spring, early summer. Rye, yes, May. So late spring, and then boom, put in some soybeans, or we could even put in corn. I didn't even think of that. That's a really good idea. So we do have the option to put some corn in, but I was talking about doing this one, field 28, which has the grass in. We could do silage for the cows, and for the usually it's silage for the cows, silage for the pigs in this instance, as a base food instead of corn or sorghum. That might be the option. How are we doing? Is it growing or is it grown? So if it's still growing, we can buy it, fertilize it, because it's probably not at full fertilized state, no fertilized state at all. So we could probably get in there this month to fertilize it, harvest it as silage, and then feed it to the pigs. Very quickly, this is a thing I'd like to try. Since I would probably be leasing this kit, I need something that, yeah, can do it all in one. The biggest bale size is preferable, so that would be 150. So something like that would be brilliant to lease. It doesn't have to be. We do have a baler though, but I don't want to faff with the wrapping, because we'd have to get a wrapper. So it'd probably be cheaper to lease out a one-off situation. How much to lease it? Yeah, that's cheaper than a wrapper would ever be. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. But I would like to look for a mower that I can just attach the front. And yeah, 3.2. If this has, so I think that would put it into a swath, wouldn't it? You get that front swath, and then you can just have, yeah, I think this one probably does the same. Oh, that's actually hard. I don't know, hard to tell. This one definitely looks like it does that, and it's premium expansion, so it's a new thing. This could also have the swath, though. Definitely. But, well, for oh, well, no, actually, the horsepower on that. I was thinking of just doing that with a baler and just getting it all done in one pass. 110. The 140, 250. What we had, 225, or it's pushing it, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, we'll look at that later on. First things first is we will get everything set up for the pumps and hoses pack. We'll see you at 9 at the shop. Right, so we are at the shop now, and we have, well, let's look at the sales. Is that for beets? Oh, it is. You know what, though? I think I'll be leasing my beet harvester and do it on a proper scale. Yeah, versus that. That would be nice, though, if it was more long-term. But anyways, we need to focus here on the pumps and hoses. So, the first thing I'd like to get is the big one here, the JC450. I'm fine with standard. Get that swapped something slightly different. Looks wonderful. And yeah, so since it has this pump built in, we save a bit of faff, really. It's all, you know, the less amount of machine. And again, this probably costs more than it would to just use a slurry tanker, but it's more to try something different. Anything. So try it a bit different and see how it goes. So 72,300. And we will also get, so we don't need the pumps now, so that's brilliant. We do need the spool here, though, the reel rather, so we'll get that as well. Front, yes, it's going to go on the front, and we will buy that for 93.50. There are other ones as well, so we can look at those as options in the future if we need something a bit different. And then for that, we also need our bar here as well, but we'll come back for that. But we need the umbilical hose. So 100 capacity, and then it goes up 2, 3, 4, and 500. So that's, yeah, we're going to get it 100 just to see, because we'll bring it close to the field, and if that doesn't work, then we can always upgrade it. I will keep it orange so we can actually see the bloody hose, because we might lose it in a field. There's lots of weeds in right now, so it would be best to do it like that. Brilliant. Alright, first thing, we'll get spun round here. We'll get connected to this. And then if we go close, okay, brilliant. So start hose transfer. Ah, brilliant, there we go. So there's 100 meters of umbilical cord. We'll get attached to the tanker as well. There we are. If we lift this up, oh wow, that is a big bloody thing. Alright, let's head back. Oh, what's that? Water. It says water. I wonder why that says... Didn't really read that part about water in it. You have to put water in. Oh, but okay. The container can be used as interim storage. Water storage will positively impact the pump condition. Ah, so I wonder if you run water through to something, through the pump, maybe to cool it down so it doesn't, I don't know, so it's consistent, or I don't know. But yeah, there's water storage, I imagine it's this, in this one as well. Ah, very interesting. Okay, well, hopefully we can fill it up with our water tanker that we use for the pigs. But we shall see. So, yeah, we'll head back to the farm. We will drop these items off, and we'll have to come back for the applicator. Right, here we are at this very, very full slurry pool. You would not want to fall in there or go for a dive. So, we shall start filling it up into, as you can see, it's going down, and the slurry in the tanker is going up, 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 up. I don't know how much we had, 30-some thousand. Is it going to fill? Oh wow, 36,000. So there you go. So this container actually can hold all the slurry that was in there, which is absolutely amazing. We will just keep that there for now. Oh, we do have to lower it down, right? That makes a lot of sense. And we'll put this... we'll just maybe tuck this to the side for now, because we will need to... come back for this. So we'll head over to the shop, whoops, hello, and get the applicator bar. Right, back into slurry tanks, go to the end, and we'll find it was 39, so this one here, 39 plus the 27 for the pump attached. I don't think it's a pump, what is it? It's a tool carrier. To attach tools used with... Okay, so this is the tool carrier, and then it attaches to the hose itself, whereas this one has it all built in one. It is smaller and it doesn't go as quick. That's 17, 16, 15, okay. This would be the upgrade, I suppose, but then these together you're nearing at over 100,000, whereas we're going to be nearing 70. So I think for the 30,000 less, let's do this one. So buy it. Enough faffing at the shop. So we'll get that all hooked up there. We'll add in any extra slurry that may have accumulated in that short period of time. And then we can finally get started with pumps and hoses. Alright, well here we are at the field, and we have fully filled up as much as we can, all the slurry from the pit, and I think I'm going to spin this round. I feel like the other direction is the better way. Obviously we want to keep it out of the field. It's very, very heavy, but I would like to park it somewhere that we can leave it for a while. Okay, we'll just put it there. Alright, lower it down, because then all the hose attachments are on this side. I'm just going to move this header out the way as well. I do need to look into adding water to the slurry thing. Here, we'll just put this. Oh, have I put it down here? Let's go like that, hidden away. Now I've left the other kit over there, so I will go collect that. I'll also get the Landini attached to the water tanker, and we'll see how that works as far as putting water in to the slurry container. Right, so here we are arriving with the water. This little Landini is not a big fan of hauling this water tanker up the bloody hill, but anyways, we should be able to add... Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we'll see how much that takes. Now I imagine we'll have to get a tractor in there to turn on the... Okay, so it took 4,000. So we'll get this just kind of out the way. Let's see. I know what I just said about the Landini sort of struggling with that. We're not moving this, so I feel fine attaching it to here. It might start screaming though under the power, but we'll see. So open this up. So it doesn't say anything. It does say umbilical pump, and then it shows how much is in there. So maybe it has to be hooked up. So we'll just shut this down for now. We'll figure this bit out. So with this tractor, I think this has to be lowered down, but we need the hose out first. So this end, I imagine, would go next to here. So why don't we try and... Right, okay. Let's keep it off the track if we can, and keep it out of the field, of course. But let's try this. So this is good fun, testing things out. So you unfold the inject. No, we don't want to unfold that. Unload the hose. No. Lower. Change to unwinding. Okay, so if we... Do we need to lower it or something? Lower it down. Change to unwinding. Start unwinding. Ah, okay. Okay, so there we go. So it sort of stays in place. And then, here, I'll just get rid of this. I'd like to go... Try and keep it in a nice... That's about halfway. This might be perfect. I just didn't want it to be too long for the space that we're in. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. It's going to stop, and then it's going to come out. Beautiful. So that's how we hook it up again. But to... Oh, is it going to be enough, though? Is that going to reach the whole field? Oh, blimey. This might not have been... Okay. Let's see what happens. So we'll put that up. That's a nice counterweight, that is, for the... For this. It is quite heavy on the back, even with this tractor. This might become our medium-sized tractor, you know, by the looks of things. Okay, so we can attach the hose like that. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. So let's get ourselves a bit sort of lined up, I suppose. Maybe it'd be best to go this way first. Gonna try that. And then, yeah, we'll see. Right, so that's all set up. Cool. That is pretty cool, actually, how that all works. So I guess it feeds through there, and then it looks like it goes, it's called an injector. It goes straight to the ground. No faffing about, no smell, probably. That would be nice. Right, so this now should connect to this. It might be a bit far away now. Uh-oh. We're going to be able to move it. Oh, come on. Nice. Come on, let us connect. Ah, wicked. Look at that. Alright, so we'll put it down. Once again, we'll go left, shift and Q to connect it. Alright, connects on that side, so it's a bit funny. Sorry. No, it's like we're driving over it. I don't... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It works. Now we can open this up and look, and it says activate pump. So we'll do that. Oh, condition 1%. I guess that's the water. Oh, it's going. It's doing its thing. Right, well, let's get in here then. Is it coming out? Let's lower it down. And I think... Oh, yeah, you can see it. We'll just raise it up again, just to see. Double check. But we are, in fact, putting slurry into the ground. Look at that. Just want to see what's going on over here. Right, so it is going through the water fairly quickly, so we should probably just crack on and get as much done as we can. Now, I'm a bit concerned for that hose. I hope 100 meters was enough. I feel like, if anything, we need to upgrade to 300. Oh, what's going to happen? Is it just going to break and stop working? I guess we'll find out. Please don't do it, though. Yeah, we're definitely going to... Oh, did it stop? I think it stopped. Can see the texture difference. Oh, no. Yeah, popped right off. Look at that. Bloody hell. Oh, that's not good. Right, let's turn this off. Unless that stopped already. It did. Okay. At least it stopped. So we used about maybe 1,000, 1,500 litres of slurry. So that's not too bad. We did break it on the first go, though. But at least now we know 100 meters is not enough. So I suppose we should probably head back into here. Can we detach that? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Ah, but we need the hose. Alright, so it's left shift and Q. And then this we can drop off. So I imagine we can just go back to the shop. Now this should connect here. There we go, left shift Q. Wonderful. Now we need winding. Change to winding. Start winding. Oh, wicked. Look at that, how it winds up like that. Very nice indeed. That is pretty cool. Obviously not winding it to put it away or anything. We're just winding it up so that we can go and make it bigger. Now, 100 meters got us to here. Let's just watch it do its thing. There we go. Done. 100 meters got us to right there. So 100 meters this way would go there. 100 meters. So I think 300. Is that 300 enough? By the time we get here, is that it'll be stretched, I guess, all the way. That's 100. So probably anything like that is about 100 as well. So what are our options? We have, I think, 100, 200, 300, 4 and 5. I suppose it's just 500. You have to enroll so much. Do you know what I mean? You know, I think we'll go with 300. I feel confident on 300. So we'll head to the shop. We'll upgrade from 100 meters of the hose to 300, and that should be enough. I kind of want to do to 5, but where are we going to put it? Where is the hose going to bloody go? It's too much. We'll do 300. Right, we'll head to the shop, stop faffing, I'll do the upgrade, and we'll see you back here in a moment. Alright, here we are again. Let's give this a go. So, we need to change to unwinding, and start unwinding, and we'll reverse all the way. Now I'm thinking if I could just go all the way up here. We have done that section, so maybe I should have gone the other way. It's fine, I can always go back and pick it up again, as long as it's out of the way. So I'm gonna spin round. Kind of want to go around that, which I will do. Now I've gone into a precarious position here. Yeah, that was an absolutely horrendous idea, because now we can't get that bit, so I have to get that at the very end. But maybe by that time, the hose will be farther onto the other way. Yeah, we definitely don't want to drive onto it. Try and avoid doing that. So when it comes out... See, this was the problem with getting a 500 meter, is that it would be just bloody everywhere. But I think this will be sufficient. Better than... oh, bloody hell. It's not good at all. So really, you do not want to drive over this. So the way I've done it here is a bit terrible. Just a bit terrible. Ooh, try not to drive on it too much if you can avoid it. So this section here I will avoid until we come back up from the bottom. We're learning. Right, don't drive on it. Right, nothing's happened. So now we got to go back to where the hose ends. It would be nice if you could have sort of another... oh, I guess you can't have another tractor with the hose sort of reeling as you go, because you need it off completely. Right, so... okay. Right, well, we might as well start from this end now, and just go up the way we were before. Now with 300 I think we'll be fine, but I'll still go up and down this way. So we'll lower it down. Oh, right. Nope, wrong button. Let's go over... oh, bugger. Why is that so far away from here now? That's not good at all. Right, we'll try and spin this around. It's best to connect it to this first, actually. Definitely need to do that next time. Oof. Can we go up? This is like a hill. Come on. Still good for water in there. Yeah, never drive over your hose unless it lines up beautifully like that. Oh, I can't stop. There we go, at least we're connected now. And we'll turn on that. No, tractor needs to be running. We're going to get stuck here in a... right, we're just going to leave that there. It might slowly start to go down the hill, but we must crack on. No pump connected. It said that last time, but it was working fine. Oh. It's working again. Look at that. Absolutely splendid. We'll just very quickly check and see that we are in fact doing that. So I will go all the way around, because we might as well give that double application where we can. But yeah, hopefully by the time we come back around this way, we'll be able to finish that spot up there. Unbelievable. Right, well, it seems as though now we are doing fine, although it would be nice to know how much slurry is remaining. There is no way to sort of know unless you go back and check, but this is cool. This is really, really something different. I could really see how you could get the you know, 1,000 meters, and you get a huge distance on your slurry spreading, and you can get it straight directly from the pit as well if you play it properly. Right, I probably should have went back up and down that way, because I don't want to end up You have to be a bit strategic. Yeah, you see what I've done now. Okay. Oh, has it stopped? The colour is looking a bit different. Oh no. What? So, I've ripped it out again. Maybe I don't know what bloody hell I'm doing. Maybe 500 is the way to do it. Because then you've got lots of room, but like, what has happened there? I don't even know. Here, let's have a little fly up and see what's going on. Maybe from here, sure. Right, okay, so you can't treat it like a tanker, obviously, which I get. Just the 500 meter is the only option then. My concept of distance on here is completely off, so yeah, unless, I wonder, had I gone up and down, would it have been fine? Or would it have eventually broken it again? It's very interesting. Okay, well, I suppose I should probably sort out getting a longer hose. I was a bit concerned about the 500 meter there, but this is more of a concern than otherwise. Maybe I'll try the 300 again. Actually, you know what I'll do? That's exactly what I'll do. I'll detach from there. Right, so and then I'll drop that off. Oh, you don't have to unfold, just drop off. And we'll take this. Bloody Nora. Keep pushing all the wrong buttons. Get that connected. We'll start winding it up. And then once we got it wound up, so what I'm going to try is I'll try and have it started at this end here. So I'll go same sort of concept I did, but I'll go all the way up and then come all the way back down, closer back towards the tank there, and then yeah, right, okay. Let this this will wind up, take a moment here to do so, and then I will go and unwind it again and give this another go. And here is the final pass of our slurry spreading. I am rather impressed. We managed to get it done. Can turn that off. I've only used a small amount of the water in there as well. We are at 14,000 litres of slurry, so we used approximately 20,000 litres on this field. And let's have a look at it. Looks alright. It's not perfect. Lots of little misbits there and like that at that corner, but it's ready for another application in a month's time. So that is definitely interesting. I mean, yeah, certainly quite the faff, I have to admit, as far as getting it all set up. So we can, there we go, we can unhook that and unhook that. We can get that all folded up as we get spun round. I might as well get this put away and switch to the front, get it attached, change to winding, start winding, and there we go, and it starts to wind up just like that. That is some pretty cool tech, I will admit. Very cool mod, definitely worth the try, I think. Now that we have the almost nearly unlimited supply of slurry, this will be a really, really nice addition, already is, to the farm. And I just think it's cool because it is very different to what we're usually doing. Here, we'll get it like that, so it looks a bit nicer on the wind. Yes, well, the majority of this episode was in fact figuring out pumps and hoses, but hopefully you've learned something here as well. It is a lot of fun. I know that we probably could have bought a slurry tanker that spreads, you know, directly or whatever, but this is definitely something cool, something a bit different. And let me know your thoughts. If you think we should sell all this kit and just buy a regular one, regular slurry spreader, or what you think we should do, please let me know, because as I said, I want this farm to be run as on much organic whatever is possible. So all the fertilizer, organic, all that, etc, etc. In fact, I would like to get some weeder as well to try and have to avoid spreading herbicide if possible. Right, it all depends, but we shall see. Anyways, enough rambling from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and in the next one we'll definitely get the sugar beets planted in and figure out what we're doing with silage and fields and all that fun stuff. So as always, thank you again for watching. If you've enjoyed, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.